forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, it really turned out to be a nice day across the area. We had temperatures that were in the 50s pretty much area-wide, but now we have cooled things back down to the upper 30s, at least in Champaign. Always seemingly the cooler spot from the surrounding areas like Decatur and Mattoon, still holding the upper 40s right now. We've had a light wind out there today. Those light winds will continue, but those winds out of the south, what has actually helped to keep us mild. Well, there's a cold front about to move through overnight, and it's going to bring with it more cloud cover and cooler temperatures as we head into your Friday. So we go from the 50s we had today to readings only probably around the numbers you see here for highs tomorrow. That's nothing compared to what's in the forecast. At the end of the 7-day, we'll show you big change in the numbers coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
These students are singing inside because some are afraid to be outside. We'll tell you why.
You get tears, you get thank yous, some parents come in and give hugs.
And it's all for a pair of shoes, how they're changing lives this holiday season. And dozens of drivers claim they were ripped off by this former used car dealership. If you were one of them, we'll tell you what you can do.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
These students are giving back their time and their voice.
All of them have volunteered to spend their lunch hour inside to prepare. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. They're all Garden Hills students in Champaign. Many of them say they'd rather be inside singing because they feel safer. Their choir director says singing also helps them spread a message against violence. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is with us now. So Courtney, tell us, how does it help them?
Now, Jennifer, many of them have heard gunshots outside of their school, and so, as you said, they chose to stay inside to be part of this and to practice. But it's more than just an escape for many of them. It's actually a chance to spread peace. You may be surprised to find out you're hearing the result of only a few days' worth of practice. But that's the time these Garden Hills students had to prepare.
It's a good way to express your feelings.
Gabriel Manning will perform with 20 other 2nd through 5th graders as part of a Christmas show at Virginia Theater. They're all giving up their lunch breaks to get ready. Retired teacher Marion Wyatt has been volunteering her time to help. She says it's also a good escape for students affected by recent issues in the community.
You don't hear about the violence, we see it, we live it. And it's important for all of us to look at what we can do.
For Manning, songs that talk about peace stick with him.
When I started to sing it yesterday, I kind of thought about that boy that got shot the other day.
All the money from ticket sales goes to the Developmental Service Center. This show will be the first any of these students stand on a stage. Wyatt hopes their voices bring the healing the community needs.
It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. It's always a good time to look inside and say, what can I do to make the world a better place?
That show starts at 7 on Saturday at Virginia Theater, and the kids will be the last to perform, so be sure to stick around for the whole thing. Jennifer?
The grand finale. All right, thank you. Now, before the show, from 4 to 7, students will go to the Swan Center and Meyer to Carroll. That's when they'll also raise money for Empower. That's a group of Centennial students raising money to go to a 2-day non-violence training. Now, gun violence has severely impacted people living in Champaign and Urbana.
Yeah, so far in Champaign, there have been more shootings this year than during any of the past 5 years. In one of the most recent shootings, a 10-year-old was seriously hurt when a bullet went through his house and hit him Sunday night. Tonight, people are gathering to address the violence and how to end it. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen joins us now. So, Jennifer, the meeting that just got underway.
Well, yeah, people have been coming through the doors as we speak. Tonight is a chance for them to join in on the conversation, ask questions, and learn about support resources that are available to them. So far in Champaign this year, there have been 96 shooting incidents. That's 20 more than last year's total, and 31 shooting incidents in Urbana. The meeting tonight is hosted by the Community Coalition Violence Response Task Force. It's a group made up of city leaders, police, NAACP, and several other community community organizations. It was formed to find solutions with the help of people who live in Champaign and Urbana and those who care about the safety of this community. And I'll be here to listen to what people have to say. And coming up tonight at 10, I'll share what comes out of this meeting. Live in Urbana, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. We'll look forward to that report at 10 o'clock. The Sangamon County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting. It happened around 2:30 today at the intersection of Elliott and Wesley in Springfield. Deputies found a 40-year-old man in his car shot in the head. He's in critical condition. Here's an update. The Urbana High School student who brought a BB gun to school was in court today. Talvin Joyner is charged with disorderly conduct. The criminal complaint said the gun looked real and caused panic. The person who called police said they saw Joyner take the gun out of his trunk and put it in his front seat. We have a follow-up now to a story our Target 3 team has been investigating. In October, we were first to tell you the Attorney General was investigating a used car dealer that suddenly shut down.
Dozens of drivers have told us that their cars quit working just days after they bought them and that the dealer refused to fix them. But if that happened to you, there's still a chance you could get your money back. WCIA 3's Aaron Eads live in Champaign. Aaron, you have some answers tonight.
Yeah, we showed you the Auto Mall of Champaign is nothing more than an empty parking lot. It's been that way for weeks. Tonight, we're introducing you to one of the dozens of customers who complained to the Attorney General about this place. But just because the business is gone doesn't mean your options are. And if you're driving a dud, we'll tell you what you can do about it.
Okay, so we're going to go take a ride in this car.
Jean Wynn's car drives better backwards than it does forwards.
See, now if I put it in drive, see, I'm giving it gas. We're not doing nothing.
Her 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix will go in reverse just fine, but when she tries to hit the road,
it just doesn't want to go.
Wynn says her transmission quit just weeks after she bought it from the Auto Mall of Champaign. And when the dealer called it quits and abruptly cleared the lot, Target 3 started investigating. We've been calling the owner, messaging him, even making house calls. But he won't get back to us. And after Target 3's first story, Wynn realized her Grand Prix could be one of many that turned out to be a grand disappointment.
It's been sitting for a year now, and it wasn't until I was watching Channel 3 and I saw that they closed, so here we are.
How frustrating is that?
Frustrating. I just either wanted our money back or have them fix it for free. You know, I didn't buy the car for it to sit.
It used to be the law. You could say that the sale was as is.
John Rosca works for Land of Lincoln Legal Aid, where they help low-income people with civil cases.
You used to be able to use this buyer's guide that would say as is, no warranties. That was the old days. Now that's modified by Illinois law that says that there is a dealer warranty.
If you bought a used car with fewer than 150,000 miles on it, by law, the dealer owes you a limited warranty. Wynn's car was outside that window. But if your car qualifies and a dealer refuses to fix it or work things out with you, then
the only way to work it out is by suing.
So here's what you need to know. If you bought a used car from a dealer and it had 150,000 miles or less on it, Illinois law says you have a warranty that lasts for 500 miles or 15 days, whichever comes first. If something happens to the car within that time frame, the dealer has to fix it for you for $100 or less. And if they don't, you might be able to take them to court. You have 3 years to sue them if that happened to you. Live in Champaign, Aaron Eads, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
And I'm sure, Aaron, some of those people who got cars at the Auto Mall fit that bill.
There's a lot of people who tell us that they were in that situation inside of that 2 weeks. Of course, it's up to them to decide what they'll do next.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much for the information. Now, there's so much more to this story than we can show you on TV. So on our website, we have an update on another unhappy Auto Mall customer we introduced you to a few weeks ago, plus an extended interview with a lawyer on what you can do if you are driving a dud. And we can tell you more about where the Auto Mall's cars went. That's all on WCIA.com right now.
U of I students are looking for better mental health services when a planned rally ended up being shut down.
Also tonight. It could be the best present some of these kids get all year. What it's like to get a pair of shoes that fits.
And as we look outside from our roofing dog, INET Flooring America camera, that is over Springfield right now. A recap, how about that 53, but a cool 21 to start. So a nice jump from that morning low. All right, we're going to come back and talk about how the temperatures are going to get cold again. That 39 feels pretty good right now, but we've got a cold front's going to move through. We'll talk about rain and that winter cold coming up.